Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The title of this presentation highlights the specific diagnostic trouble code, DTC P0137, which pertains to the secondary HO2S Sensor 2 circuit low voltage issue. This concern primarily affects vehicles in the Honda CRV range from 2017 to 2022. The secondary heated oxygen sensor, HO2S, measures the oxygen content in the exhaust gases post-catalytic converter. A low voltage reading can indicate a malfunction affecting engine performance and emissions control. When diagnosing such issues, it's crucial for technicians to understand the sensor's role, its physical location, and the implications of the DTC reported through the onboard diagnostics. Following a systematic approach will ensure accurate troubleshooting and effective repairs. The P0137 DTC refers to a problem with the secondary heated oxygen sensor, known as HO2S Sensor 2. This sensor is typically located in the exhaust system, positioned after the catalytic converter. Its main function is to provide feedback on the composition of exhaust gases, allowing the engine control module, ECM, to adjust the air-fuel mixture for optimal combustion. If the voltage from this sensor is below a certain threshold, it indicates a low voltage circuit issue, which can lead to decreased engine performance and elevated emissions. Understanding this DTC's implications is vital for effective diagnostics and subsequent repairs. When addressing the P0137 DTC, several potential causes must be considered. First, poor electrical connections can lead to inconsistent sensor readings, triggering the low voltage error. Similarly, loosely connected terminals may disrupt the circuit flow, preventing proper voltage readings. Another possibility is a faulty secondary HO2S itself. If the sensor is malfunctioning, it won't provide accurate data to the ECM, resulting in the error code. Finally, issues with the powertrain control module, PCM, can also affect the interpretation and processing of the sensor's signal. Ruling out these factors is crucial for a thorough diagnosis. The symptoms accompanying DTC P0137 typically include the illumination of the check engine light on the vehicle's dashboard. Drivers may also experience decreased engine performance, which can be quite noticeable during acceleration or under load conditions. This reduced performance can lead to rough idling or stalling when the vehicle is at a stop. Additionally, increased tailpipe emissions may occur, potentially leading to failed emissions tests. Recognizing these symptoms is vital for timely intervention before more significant issues arise. In troubleshooting DTC P0137, the first step involves several verification actions. Start by turning the vehicle's ignition to the on mode without starting the engine. Then, use the Honda Diagnostic System HDS to clear any stored DTCs. Once cleared, start the engine and maintain an engine speed of 3,000 RPM with the vehicle in park or neutral until the radiator fan activates. This step helps in recreating the conditions under which the error code occurred. Monitor the OBD status through the HDS to check whether DTC P0137 is still present. If the HDS confirms a failure, it means you've duplicated the issue and need to proceed accordingly. Following the verification step, the next phase is to determine the possible failure area by focusing on the secondary HO2S. Begin by turning the vehicle to the off position. Then, disconnect the secondary HO2S Sensor 2 4-pin connector. Using a jumper wire, connect terminals A and B on the connector, which effectively simulates the signal from the sensor. With the terminals connected, switch the vehicle back to the on mode. The HDS can now be used to check the parameters of the HO2S, specifically looking for a voltage reading below 0.12 volts. If the current conditions match this threshold, further investigation into the sensor or wiring is necessary. The third step in diagnosing the issue centers on checking for continuity in the wiring. To initiate this, turn the vehicle to the off lock mode once again. Ensure the secondary HO2S connector is disconnected before proceeding with the continuity check. You'll be testing between defined test points. One located at the male terminal number 1 of the secondary HO2S connector, and the other at body ground. Confirm that there is continuity. This indicates that the wiring is intact. If continuity is present, it suggests that there could be a wiring short in the sensor circuit, requiring further investigation. If continuity is not present, however, different wiring issues may need exploration. In step 4, the focus shifts to identifying any shorts, specifically in the SO2 wire. To do this, you will first jump the short circuit selector, SCS line, using the HDS system and allow a waiting period of more than 1 minute. After establishing that connection, disconnect the PCM Powertrain Control Module Connector C, which typically has 51 pins. Again, assess the continuity between selected points. Terminal number 1 at the secondary HO2S and the body ground while the vehicle is off. If continuity is found, it indicates a fault in the wiring between the PCM and the secondary HO2S, necessitating repairs. If continuity is absent, further investigation using service information or substituting a known good PCM may be warranted. The fifth troubleshooting step mirrors the previous one, but focuses on the SO2SG wire. Start by jumping the SCS line again, using the HDS and adhering to the minute-long wait period. Disconnect the same PCM connector C as in earlier steps. This time, you're checking for continuity between the second test point, terminal number 2 of the secondary HO2S connector, and body ground. As before, if continuity is detected, it indicates a short in the SO2SG wire that would require repair. Conversely, if continuity checks out fine, that line is cleared of issues, prompting further investigation or replacement of the PCM if necessary. After completing all relevant repairs for DTC P0137, the final step is to ensure that the issues are genuinely resolved. Begin by carefully reconnecting all connectors involved in the troubleshooting process. With everything in place, it's time to clear the fault codes using the HDS once more to reset the engine management system. Once codes are cleared, start the vehicle and allow it to idle. Monitoring the OBD status through the HDS is crucial at this stage. If DTC P0137 does not reappear, it indicates that the circuit has been successfully restored, leading to proper operation of the secondary HO2S and improved engine functionality. To ensure a continuous optimal performance of the secondary HO2S and prevent future occurrences of DTC P0137, it is vital to conduct regular inspections. Technicians should routinely check the HO2S and its associated wiring for signs of wear or damage. Ensuring robust connections is essential, as loose or corroded terminals can lead to intermittent faults. Additionally, performing timely diagnostic checks helps catch potential issues before they escalate into significant problems affecting vehicle operation. Implementing these preventive maintenance practices plays a significant role in preserving the overall health of the vehicle's emission system. In summary, understanding the function of the secondary HO2S and recognizing the symptoms tied to DTC P0137 are critical for timely vehicle maintenance. By following a systematic troubleshooting process, technicians can pinpoint the source of the low voltage issue effectively. Each step from verification to final repair must be adhered to diligently. Furthermore, comprehensive verification of repairs ensures that the fault is genuinely resolved, preventing repeated failures. Adopting these practices not only enhances vehicle reliability, but also contributes positively to the environment by maintaining lower emissions levels. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time!